matchup we have for you. Part of what makes this the best sport in the world, a rivalry game. A time where no matter what the record or the season outlook, a win in this one solves all problems and gets you those valuable bragging rights. Glad to have you with us at Johnny Red Floyd Stadium in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, home to the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, facing a fellow Conference USA opponent, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Let's see what he can do with the return. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Middle Tennessee State's offense will have the first possession of the game. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David,
Love you.
Games before, everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster, the crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Quick completion on the out. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Finds his tight end. At the 40, there he goes. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. They'll go back to the ground. Fouls through the defense.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at it. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Off play action. Here comes the heat. Fires to the big fella. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Completes it in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Rushes on him. He's going to take off. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. He'll start the return inside his 5.
Oh my goodness.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space. His team in much better field position. So the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers offense will try to get something started with their first possession.
This man had a clear... I mean, I get being bumped, but why did you have to fucking follow him? You'd have stayed straight. That's a home run.
And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interested to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
Looking for space. It's Blunt. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. And the Hilltoppers line it up with a 1st and goal. Go straight ahead. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 2nd and goal coming up. Looking to fire. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Touchdown, WKU. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. A 70-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run the counter. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've come to the break. It's Western Kentucky holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side.
Oh my God, catch it. It's right in front of your face.
Was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, this guy shot out of the cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up. But he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense has to keep trying to find ways to get him involved.
The Hilltoppers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Caught over the middle. It's Bolden.
What the hell happened there with the tight
Offense has
end?
gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Little. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Hilltoppers are on the move. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Scrambling away. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Operating in the red zone here on second down.
When I see the route combinations, it's like, fuck, I'm looking for the wrong thing.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab. Touchdown Toppers. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And listen, my job is to get it to my playmakers like this guy on the outside. He'll do the rest. He'll get in the end zone. Nice catch. Would have finished it with a touchdown.
14, Middle Tennessee, 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Use the play fake, now to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Just gets rid of it before the heat.
The offense just has not.
How did he not get sacked is what I want to know. What the fuck? That is the most awkward thing I've ever seen. Okay.
Able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
There he goes. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. They have just 3 measly points on the board, but trying to cobble a little something together here before halftime.
Yeah, make something happen. And listen, if I'm this defense, I want to keep them right where they're at. Done a great job all game, keeping them in check. Don't let them get some cheap points going into the half, get momentum, and start feeling confident about themselves.
Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Probably should be.
Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Bring in the heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes.
Man, he was open. He had an opportunity. Just got to look that thing. A lot of times guys are catching it, and as they're catching it, you see their head start to turn to try to think about getting upfield, and they just lose that concentration for a second. A little missed opportunity there for this offense.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Quick strike complete. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He's got it. First down and more. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. And the Hilltoppers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, time running short in the half. It's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
The
Hilltoppers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical.
Makes the grab past the marker. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And the Hilltoppers will snap it on 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's Price.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Unleashes one. Finds space on the right. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And that
How
is
is it
no
not far
good.
enough over?
After the miss, the lead still at 11. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join
Damn near
Kevin with
pointing at the
halftime
fucking
update.
left and walking over it.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
Coming out with it, it's Everett. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second.
Both of you were just going to sit there.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Working on the right. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Bolden. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Wants to throw again. Here's the pressure. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Oh, I need to pay
And
attention.
finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but
Converts on 4th down. Still going. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Price.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, he'll throw it. That's caught. It's Bolden. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24. The Hilltoppers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Price. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Let's see. He can block, he can catch, he can run. Yeah, let's just forget about the blocking for now. The catching, the running, the scoring is dangerous.
And they do the dirty work, but this is what they would prefer to do. These guys want to catch touchdown passes. Most of these guys were wide receivers in high school, and they show you why. They'll go up, get that football, make plays for the quarterback.
He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been...
breaks into the open. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. Tempo and overdrive.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get them.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And here comes the punt team.
Number 16 in punt formation to kick it away.
Here's the return. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll run the option. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And I feel sorry for this defense. Like, they're having to defend the entire field. QB's already shown he can beat you with his arm. Now with his legs and his decision-making, getting the ball to the pitch man, he's shown a variety. In this defense, they're having to defend the whole entire field.
They go right back to him. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Hilltoppers are rolling down the field. They want to run this quarterback. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Blunt. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. And the stomping has commenced. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Now inside 4 minutes to go here on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. He'll go to the sneak. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback.
He's going to throw deep right side. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down.
I mean, I know I got beat, but how close was it? I think if he'd have gotten that other hand up, I might have picked it.
4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. They're working that left side. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The run from the shotgun. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Wide receiver going in motion. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds his man. It's Blunt. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man, and it's a new one every single week. And I say this game...
Wide open spaces. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, and I like this offense keeping the foot on the gas. You got to lead by a couple scores, but keep the foot on the accelerator. Nice job. Another big play down the field for this offense.
Finds his man. It's Boulder. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle. It's Blunt. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Got his man down the middle. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Power football with the run. Oh, he's got some space. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. They'll go to the air. Sets up the screen. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? Finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Runs from the tackle. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got his man downfield.